Good morning, ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. I arrived back again for another morning of my YouTube recordings for my YouTube channel. Yes, more football talk as per usual. Nothing else, nothing less. And let's get stuck into some of the things that I've read in the newspapers. Like, for example, here's Mauro Icardi, the guy who's scoring goals for fun. He even scores so much he can even steal his ex-teammate's wife, or ex-friend and teammate's wife. Yeah, he's on the move. And it seems to me, from what I've read, he's on the verge of completing his deal from Inter Milan to Paris Saint-Germain for £51.2 million. I mean, still a lot of money for a striker. I mean, strikers nowadays, they could go at a minimum 75 to 100 million, yeah? And then you got to include the wages as well. So for over 51 million, let's say his wages is between 250 to 400,000 a week. That's what we're looking at. Not Paris Saint-Germain have no money problems whatsoever. They've got a wealthy billionaire from Qatar. They've invested heavily in a lot of their players, and this is another player to add to the list. And for me, he's a goal scorer. All right, he's not as quick as Mbappe, but he is a goal scorer. Although I would like to see Mbappe in the middle, but they put him out on the wing. For me, he is a number 9 striker. Put him in the middle, he can do the most damages. But it'll be frightening. Mbappe, Icardi up the top. That is frightening. That's a lot of goals there. I could see them getting a possible 60 plus goals between the two of them, and they could cause any problems in the Champions League as long as they've got the defence to back it up. Because I know they've got the midfield, an excellent midfield. Defensively, they may come unstuck, and goalkeeping wise, I don't know how good the French number 2 goalkeeper is. I've forgotten his name, but if anyone knows his name and watches some French football, then just leave it in the comment section below, and I will get to know the name myself, and I'll read it out once I get to do that in a space of moments when I'm less busy. So, guys, I hope you're well. Just want to keep it going with the football, yeah? And I hope you're going to enjoy that lovely weather out there, or wherever you are in the world. It could be raining, it could be cold, it could be a good morning, or it could be good afternoon right now, or right now it could be good evening wherever you are around the world. So, Mauro Icardi for £51.2 million. I mean, his agent, who is his wife, well, she's thrashed out a very good deal. Or is it a very good deal? I think it's a very good deal, because last season, do I think it's a very good deal? I say it's a very good deal, but time will tell. But last season, while on loan at Paris Saint-Germain, he got up to 20 goals for the whole season. And that's as far as I know. I don't know whether he started. I would assume he started week in, week out, or he made substitutes appearances. But he is definitely a starter. And he was heavily linked with replacing Aubameyang at Arsenal. However, as good as a goal scorer he is, the guy does not have a personality. He does not have a character. And his behaviour is not genuine as a person and as a man. And for him to actually steal someone else's wife and cause the troubles that he has caused in dressing rooms, I don't know how Paris Saint-Germain, the players are going to feel about him being in the dressing room, you know. And if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if half of that dressing room, if not the full whack, disliked him already from his days at Inter Milan, and they already knew about him. So, you know, I could see a little stir in the dressing room, and he's someone he's someone who could upset the dressing room at any good given time. However, as a striker, take nothing away from him. He is a phenomenal world-class striker, and he's just only going to get better. And then you need the manager to manhandle him, literally grab him by the scruff of the neck and really get him down to earth, knuckle down, and just concentrate on scoring goals, becoming one of the best strikers in the world, if not the best in the world. But the manager needs to make sure he gets hold of him like a father and a son relationship, you know, man-to-man management. And only time will tell with Mauro Icardi. I would like to see him live more than 10 games in a row, and then I can judge for myself how good he is. So that's Mauro Icardi. I mean, it's all good watching highlights, but it's not the same. Watching Mauro Icardi's life is what I would like to see. And is he in the Argentina's setup? I mean, I might have heard quiet rumours that he's not part of the squad, let alone the first team, because of his let's say his disgusting reputation, and that is a shame. You could be a world-class footballer, but then off the pitch you can be a top world-class cunt. And I don't aim that at Icardi. I just don't aim it at Icardi. I just hear about him scoring goals. I've never actually watched him live, and that's something I'll need to do if I get half an opportunity to do so. So, yeah, just leave it in your comments below about Mauro Icardi. Would he be worth the money? Paris Saint-Germain fans, if you're watching this channel, or I assume not, I can understand. But if you're watching, if one of you are watching, then leave your comments below. Or whoever's watching and watches Icardi or watches French football, yeah, just drop your comments below. Also, while you're doing that, yeah, like my channel with the thumbs up, yeah. That means smash the hell out of the thumbs up button. And I say it every day, and I can't emphasize it clearly. Smash the subscribe button for me, and smash that subscribe button within abundance. Yeah, I want to see how many subscribers I get today. I've got a total of 34, and I'm waiting on 966 subscribers, and a whole lot of the rest. So do that for me. So that's Mauro Icardi discussed. Moving on to other news. Now, Jesse Lingard has come out in the newspapers, and he has admitted that he stopped pushing to get into the Man United and England team. And I must admit, at the beginning of his football career, which started at Man United, of course, he states, he states that he stopped pushing himself. Well, I'm going to read a little bit here. Jesse Lingard admitted he stopped pushing himself after losing his place in the Manchester United and England team. The forward's future at Old Trafford is in doubt after boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ran out of patience with him. Well, This is a guy who likes to post videos and pictures of himself. You know, videos of himself dancing, skin tight jeans, trousers. I mean, my impression of him is he's more of a footballer. He's less of a footballer and more of a, well, full-time social media guy. I mean, I remember a little video I watched of him and his mates, and he's filming his mate having a sexual intercourse with the bed. All right, not literally, but, you know, doing that sort of thing, and you're filming your friend doing that. I mean, what does it say about Jesse Lingard? You know, he's not taking his football career as seriously as he should do. And when you're fed a lot of money weekly and not having to worry about how much tax you got to pay, but you're still going to come out of it richer than most people who go out and work in society will ever get in their lifetime. Let's be real. Or some people, in that case. Then the money will just drive more than one or two players to stop being hungry. You know, stop being, you know, resilient. You know, that's the modern day full-time wages. And I'll read some more here. The forward's future at Old Trafford is in doubt after boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ran out of patience with him. I've already read that bit. And the player admitted he was just not at it. As his form slipped away and he was axed from the United team and squad. Lingard, 27, said, "My mind wasn't there. It felt like it wasn't me. I know who I am, and my family know who I am. I know how I play, and I didn't really push myself last season." Lingard played just 23 minutes of Premier League football after being hauled off before the hour mark in the 2-0 away defeat to Arsenal on New Year's Day. The arrival of Bruno Fernandes to fitness of Scott McTominay and form of Nemanja Vidic have now pushed him down the pecking order when Solskjaer picks his team for the season's restart. You see, he's just falling out with Solskjaer. He's falling out of football, and I think the fans are falling out with him. And I think with Lingard now, it's time for him to move on from Manchester United, and he needs to be sold. At the beginning of his career, I rated him highly. Now, as a professional footballer, no. I rate his teammates at Man United better than what I rate him. I've got a time for the Martial, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, good attacking players there. You know, I do like the rising. Can't get my words out. I do like the uprise of Scott McTominay as a combative midfield player. And you know, Wan-Bissaka as a right back, a great one-to-one defender. You know, I'm a massive fan of him. And De Gea is still a world-class goalkeeper despite the bloopers this season. You know, and these are his teammates that are still, in my opinion, good enough to represent the shirt of Man United and good enough to keep their places in the team. Now, Lingard's not doing that because he's allowed himself to slump. He's been slacking. He's more focused on sending photos of himself or videos of himself on social media than he is with his football career. And if he's going to tarnish that away, then that would be a great shame. Another wasted young talent. You know, although we say he's young, he's now 27 now. He's meant to be at the peak of his career. or should I say the peak of his football career, and he's not even doing that. And it's going to go to waste unless he proves himself and the doubters wrong. But it looks like it's going to waste for me from where I'm sitting. So moving on in other news, Vincent Kompany has stated that he turned down the chance to work alongside Pep Guardiola as his number 2, and the reasons being because he is fondly committed to he's fondly and truly committed to the Anderlecht job, which he has as player manager. And I'm going to read what he said here, where I've highlighted it. He enjoys hero status among the Etihad faithful after lifting 10 trophies during his 11-year stay. However, this week he confirmed to Anderlecht he is committed to the role until his contract expires in 2022 and beyond. Kompany also ploughed some of his own money into his boyhood club as part of a takeover which has just gone through. Wow. You know, he's back home in Belgium, settled down in life in Belgium with his wife and his kids. He's enjoying the player management role with Anderlecht, and he doesn't see any reason to come back to Manchester City and become a number 2. Maybe the thought of number 2 is not appealing to him, and he wants to become number 1 in management, whether it's with Anderlecht, Manchester City, or elsewhere. So I wish you all the best there, Vincent Kompany. You've been a great servant to Manchester City and the English Premier League, and you've done well to deserve to lift 11 trophies at Man City while you were captain. And watching you at the back is a great example to centre-halves young centre-halves who are coming up in the game. And you're a great example to the young viewers who watch football and watch centre-halves and watch captains. And you're a great example as a captain, as a centre-half, and one of the best centre-halves in the world of football you were. And I wish you all the best of luck and continue to do what you're doing and enjoy it as well. Because a football career as a professional footballer is a short career. Enjoy that, Kompany. So City boss Guardiola is still believed to be keen to bring in a new assistant ahead of next season, with ex-Liverpool and Spain midfielder Xabi Alonso linked with the role. Now, with Xabi Alonso, that might appeal to him. You know, he's 38 years of age, ages on his time, and he has been a wonderful servant to the game, wonderful servant to the Premier League and Liverpool. So let's see how that pans out. So other than that, I'm going to leave it as that. If you do have any thoughts on what I've been talking about, then please leave it in the comment section below. Remember to smash the thumbs up like button with complete abundance, with complete passion. And speaking of passion, more than passionately smash my subscribe button for me, yeah? You subscribers, 34 of you, I say thank you, appreciate the love. And speaking of which, I'm going to end it here. So thank you for listening. I appreciate the love and support on this channel of mine. And ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, peace, bless and love. I'm out for now. Latest.